From Saddleback College, it's Breakfast with Gary and Kelly here on FM 88.5 KSBR. Are there any Bill Cantos fans here with us today? You gotta love that guy, huh? Boy, I want to tell you, You've Got Me, the tune from his Love Wins release. Great stuff. And glad to say that he was on this show.
Yes,
he was on this show with us year one. Year one. He's an amazing talent. Hiroshima before that, You and Me from their East release, and back before the top of the hour, we heard from, I believe, from Jessie J. I could be wrong. I think my paperwork's wrong. Doesn't
Somebody
matter.
like that.
It's not important.
Somebody playing a saxophone.
That's a very good. Chances are very good that there was a saxophone involved with that. Exactly. 10:09 on a Saturday morning. It's Gary and Kelly here with you. We're at the Norman P. Murray Community and Senior Center in front of a enthusiastic gang of folks who have come here to join us today.
Yes, sir.
And right now on our stage, we've got Pamela Wheeler next to Kelly and the reigning Miss Senior America, Elizabeth Howard. Thank you for being here, ladies.
So, and Pamela is the CEO of the Ms. Senior California pageant that's right here in California. CEO and president of, I believe, right?
That's correct,
Okay,
Kelly.
so tell us a little bit. We all know the Miss America pageant is going on this weekend. You all know that, right? The Miss America in Las Vegas?
We do know.
Okay, well, she's going to be crowned tonight, so it's all exciting.
Okay.
So the Miss America pageant is for those girls 18 to 25 years of age. Okay?
Those are the girls that don't really know what's going on.
Well, then we have the
Right, exactly. See, so now.
And then you have the Ms. America pageant, which is from 26 years to 40, I believe. But the Ms. Senior America is for those women 60 and over. And I'm going to have Pamela describe a little bit about what the Ms. Senior America is for our audience so that you guys can understand more about the Ms. Senior America pageant, and then we'll go into the Ms. Senior California.
Great. The Miss Senior America pageant program was designed and created for women 60 years and older, and it's not a beauty pageant. It is an age of elegance pageant. And so we really focus on the inner beauty of women, and we call the pageant Age of Elegance. And there are 4 components to it. There's an interview, a sharing of talent, modeling of formal attire, and sharing a philosophy of life statement. And by the time you get to the ripe old age of 60 plus, we all have certain truths that we use to lead our lives. And that's what we look for in the philosophy of life statement. And hopefully Elizabeth will be able to share a few bits from her philosophy of life with us a little later this morning.
Okay, good. And now, Elizabeth, you won the actual Ms. Senior California.
Yes.
For the state. And then you went to Atlantic City, is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, and how many women did you compete against?
There were 35 queens from 35 states.
Okay, and so this is big, you guys.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, it
you
is.
actually won the Ms. Senior America award.
Yes, I actually won.
This is it. You are. So tell us what.
that's
we're
awesome.
excited. Tell us about that evening when you were standing on that stage and you got picked as one of the.
Well, we have 2 preliminary days, Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, in front of a live audience. The first Tuesday was the talent. I sang an aria from La Traviata, Sempre Libera, a coloratura aria.
Kelly, well, that's so funny. Kelly was going to do that this afternoon.
No, I don't think so.
And Wednesday morning was the interview in front of 5 judges. And Wednesday afternoon was the philosophy of life, followed by the walk around, the modeling of the gown. And then Thursday afternoon, they were to pick the 10 top finalists. So we stood in our semicircle around the stage, and I was the 10th one to be called.
Oh, is that
Lordy,
right?
don't you just hate that?
Try to keep a smile on your face. You're going,
Number 10.
okay, that's 7. Now look, you're trying to count from the side of your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't place, but smile. And then they called my name, came forward. I always put my head back when I win. Something happens. So, so I came forward, and then we all went off very elegantly off the stage. And then as soon as we got backstage, ran for our dressing rooms because we had to do our talent. There were 2 other opera singers, pianist, a couple of dancers. We came back again. I was number 10 to go on. I thought, well, this is probably a good sign because I know when I put shows together, I don't put the worst last. So I thought, okay, you better get that high D flat at the end of the
So-
aria, because I felt like everything was riding on my high note. If I didn't get that D flat.
So you're singing, you sang an opera.
Yeah, I
so-
sang the aria.
Okay, and that's a
and-
pretty tough opera. So let's move
Yeah.
on to when they were
As
actually-
opposed to those real easy operas.
No, so when you're up on stage and they're calling, third runner-up, fourth runner-up.
They start with the fourth.
Fourth.
4, 3, 2. Well, the second and the first runner-up were the two that I really felt could make it all the way. The second runner-up was from Texas. She was a gospel singer who was singing At Last of Etta James, who
Oh, my.
Oh,
it was
amazing.
like could blow you off the stage, how beautiful that was. And then the first runner-up was a Judy Garland medley. And she was beautiful from South Carolina. And then they got to, and I thought again, well, I didn't get there. And then when they called my name, I went, oh, no, really?
So
I
what-
couldn't believe it. And I came forward, the Miss Senior America from last year, 2011, came forward with the crown, and I have a picture of me. When she came toward me, I went, and they,
What were
and
you thinking?
I was thinking, this is surreal. Is this really happening? I
Wow.
couldn't believe it. I couldn't, and then the crown went on, and I was thinking, my California crown's supposed to come off, and then they but she put it right on top of the California crown. I said, okay, 2 crowns.
There
And
you
then
go.
the sash, and then the sash comes, and it's like,
Wow. Now,
Well,
you know,
in fairness, listen to her qualifications, Elizabeth, because this is remarkable. She is a graduate of Juilliard, voice, an MS and a BS in voice, and you're on the vocal faculty at Pepperdine.
yeah.
So this is,
15 years.
you're not unfamiliar with the stage. I mean, that's.
No, and I've performed over 25 roles in music theater and opera, and I've had a ballet background, so that helped me with modeling, with walking and poise. Everybody take ballet.
so let's talk about
Encourage
how-
your children to take.
Let's talk about what you're doing now. The Miss California pageant is here in California. There's how many preliminaries that you're starting?
There will be 8 preliminary pageants in California, with the first one being in Culver City, followed by the Inland Empire. And here, mark your calendars now, you're hearing it for the first time. April 6th, Saturday, will be the Orange County preliminary pageant, and we are so thankful to the city of Mission Viejo for hosting this pageant
Yay.
You're
once
meaning
again.
literally in this room, right?
Literally
Yeah.
in this room,
Yeah.
so you
Oh,
all know your
wow.
way, so be sure to
Awesome.
come. And Elizabeth will be sharing her talent with us that afternoon, so you'll get to hear her. You won't be able to hear her this morning, but you'll want to come on the 6th. And so so there will be a total of 8 preliminary pageants, and then the top 2 from each of those preliminaries will compete in the state pageant, which will be in August, and win the coveted title of Miss Senior California, and will go on to Atlantic City, just as Elizabeth did last year.
What has this done for you, Elizabeth, as far as a person? I know that you've went through some changes.
Oh, yes. Well, it had been a couple of years since I had actually been on the stage performing, and I have a musical that I expect to be producing this year that I co-wrote. I wrote all the music to it, some of the lyrics, and some of the script. So I was teaching, and that's what it was going to be. I got into this pageant. I was really
Why?
pushed, shoved, and kicked into it.
Really?
Yes, well, I went in 2009 backstage to help a friend change in and out of her gowns and her accessories in that pageant in Culver City. A year later, I was doing a workshop, a vocal workshop, and Miss California from 2007, Phyllis, came right up to me. She said, "You've got to do this. You could go all the way. You've got to do this pageant." She was so insistent every week. So I said, okay. So I applied. Well, I lost 30 pounds in the last 2 years. Lost
Wow.
30, and
Really?
If
Very
anyone
nice.
wants to email me, I can email you the diet. It's very easy. And I changed my hairstyle. It was kind of, I would call it
Yay.
hair just there before. And then I just, my beauty, talk about Solange, she wanted it down on this side. I said, no. It's got to be more dramatic. Up and back. I really like this. I think it's more. I think it's, okay, so the hair, the weight loss, and then I had a pageant coach who was one of my voice students who was in pageants all her life. Her mother owned a pageant, and she showed me how to sit. You see, you sit like this. You don't sit like this.
Oh, sorry.
which I'm very good at doing. I'm originally from Brooklyn. So, I mean, I could do the whole, so, what do you
Don't
think?
do that. They might be taking photos.
So the knees are together, you don't even do this, all right? And you walk in, you say, "Good morning, judges."
Oh.
And you look right in their eyes, and then she showed me how to model, how to keep looking at the judges
So
and
that's
smile.
key. So
I
that's
could
key.
put on a smile and mean it in a second. And I noticed in the other women, some of them were like walking around like, "Ugh." You can't do that. You have to be up. You want to be uplifting everyone around you and make them feel
So
good.
th-
That's the whole mission. My
so-
mission is to make other people, uplift other people.
So this has changed you in a way for that you're going around and inspiring others to be better.
I'll tell you something. Since I've been teaching singing since the age of 15 from my mother's school in Brooklyn. I've all my life been inspiring every single day, 5 hours a day, inspiring others to sing beautifully. So this was nothing new, but it just empowered me more to empower others even more, give me a bigger voice, especially women over 60 who are ready to put their dreams in the closet. I say, take those dreams, those dusty dreams out of your closet, dust them off, live your
for
life,
you.
be,
Good for you.
let it shine,
All right.
you know?
Now you're having a
really
workshop
good.
here.
It's really true.
You're having a workshop here. What day?
We are actually having a workshop, which Elizabeth is going to be leading.
Okay, when is
For
that?
singers, and that's going to be at Mount of Olives Church here in Mission Viejo on Crisanta, and it's going to be Saturday, February 16th.
Okay.
And there will be flyers with more information on that workshop here at the center next week. So if you're interested in that, or you
To
know
learn how
other
to sing.
people, you know, come
To
and
learn how to sing.
Yeah, to
And
learn
it's
how to
not
sing.
just opera. She teaches all sorts of
Okay.
genres. She's coached Sting. She's
Okay.
coached Priscilla Presley. So she really knows
Wow.
what she's doing.
All right.
Wow.
And if anybody wants to be in the pageant,
There you
who's
go.
over 60
There
here?
you
Come
go.
on, ladies. Let's
Let's
go.
see those
Nice.
hands over 60.
Ladies.
Any over 60s?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. Really.
What's the
honor
website?
to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The website.
The
quick.
website is currently being redone, but it is www.MSSR for senior, California. MSSRCalifornia.com.
Very
Okay,
nice.
so go to the
Very
website, look
nice.
for some information.
Thanks for
Okay.
being here. Really nice to see you too, Pamela.
At the end of the
Appreciate it.
session, Elizabeth has photos that she would be happy to personalize and autograph for you. So just meet us outside the meeting room.
yeah.
And her books as well.
Oh, yeah, good, fabulous.
All right, you guys.
Well,
we've got
congratulations. Thank you so much.
we've
for
got
being
music
here.
from Dave Koz now, and it's jazz here on FM 88.5 KSV.